Well guys, it happened again. Dad just called. Right now he's fertilizing. He said supposedly one of my heifers got out. And then I said, oh, that reminds me, I noticed they tore down the electric fence the other day. And he said, well, eating some grass too close to the fence line, and I could tell that the electric fence was tore down a bit. So we're gonna go put that one in. Then we got a few things going on. Dad's gonna keep fertilizing. At some point, maybe tomorrow, take those windbreak panels, turn them back into windbreak. You know, they were set up for shade all summer. Later today, Dad and I are actually gonna buy a new air compressor. And I don't know why, but I'm really excited about that. Just like buying stuff, getting new stuff. So, Ellie, I'm not going that way. If this is your first time watching a Sonne Farms video, maybe your second, and if you're interested in watching this 23-year-old do some farming in South Dakota, be sure to hit that subscribe button and just hang out with us. I don't remember the code.
Oh, 1842 2892. Okay, I got it.
Okay. I'll just wait in the car. Hopefully it figures the path will go.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was fertilizing and I got a phone call and your heifer was out? But now I get lunch, so yeah, that's a win.
Critters are right there. I assume the heifer will be on the other side of the trees. There she is. So we're gonna try to chase her down and around, and hopefully there ain't a car coming. Come on.
What have you done?
So she gonna jump. Oh, she don't want to go.
She don't want to go west. She's an eastern.
You gotta. Oh! No, no.
That was terrible.
Yeah, okay. That's one way to do it. Is the hot wire working? Could you test it for me, Bull? The girl just rested her head underneath the hot wire for like 10 seconds. And it didn't do nothing. So I assume the hot wire's not working. Oh, she's rubbing it right now. Not working. I think she's just so immune to it.
I don't think so.
No. Everywhere I go, these heifers follow me. They want so desperately some Dakota Gold Pro pellets. I brought them some yesterday. Hey, if you come along and help me fix the fence, maybe I'll bring back some pellets. All right, it's connected there. We'll just follow it down, and hopefully it's just a break in some spot. We put it back together, and we'll be on our way. Windy and cold. Got it kind of strung out finally. Shut this off so I don't get shocked. And then I look this way, and that one, the whole wire is gone too. It's like a quarter mile. This is gonna take longer than I thought. Since it's been so dry, I brought a bucket of water. I'm gonna pour it on that ground rod there. It's a little possible that it's just so dry that there's not a good connection, and then they weren't getting reprimanded for touching the wire, and then they just broke it down. Yeah, I think that north fence is good now, but this long one, I gotta find the wire. I'm trying to get a little sprinkle action going on, just adds to the fun. This is your fault, you get no pellets. None. 0 pellet for you. That was not a good noise. Uh-huh. Nice. Jeepers, what is this made out of? Diamond? These pliers are not good. I don't know how, but somewhere along the way I lost my other glove. Alright, we're almost there. The wind picked up. It looks like it stopped sprinkling. I got the wire tied there. Just got to get it tight and get it back to that egg right there. No. Lights flashing. All right, let's see if it works the old-fashioned way. I don't want to do it. Oh! It's been a while. I needed a good shocking. About as bad as that wasp stinging me a couple months ago. Let's go home. Okay, now it's real cold. It's like 26 degrees. Time to start wearing a hat. Well, that was frustrating. I had to spend a few minutes just trying to get this thing in gear. Dad said this problem started yesterday, so, you know, it yells at you if you have it in park, and then you put it in forward. We'll show you what it does. So it says, range the lever is in park position. Alright, well, I was doing it the right way, where I take it out of park, put it in a gear, and then put the left-hand reverser lever forward, and it'd show up with that same message, which right there it didn't. But for some reason, we can't get this thing in gear half the time. Have you ever had that with your John Deere? It's the first time you've ever had it on this tractor or in any other tractor. Alright, let's see if it goes in gear. Right on. It'll probably always work on camera. You know, there's a saying, I think it's don't crap where you eat or something like that. Apparently the cattle have. Never heard that one before, because somebody put a big old fresh one right in there. So you can see here we got a whole load of not cracked corn. One of my dad's friends started taking off some end rows, and they had some 20% corn, which you wanted to be about 15%. And they don't have cattle, and so they didn't really have anywhere to go with it. Of course, the elevator didn't want to take it, so Dad said he'd take it because we can feed it to the cattle, and so that's why that's there. Last night it got to about maybe 22 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well below freezing, so we shut this off so it didn't freeze. And we just had to come back, turn it back on, obviously, because the cattle got a drink. They might beat us to the gate, Pa.
They're saying Ermagerd. Do you have perlits?
I guess that's the downside to having trained, tame cattle. They chase you out the gate too. Since it's getting cold and we don't got to worry about heat too much anymore, we're going to start turning those shade panels back into windbreak panels. And we're also going to move these because they're kind of in the way right now. We're going to be using the skid loader and the tractor. And that's the plan, eh, Daddy-O? Thumbs up. Did I ever tell you something? I feel like I carried all the gates.
Well, yes. Absolutely. Is this thing on? Yeah. Okay. Well, with football season here, I got a football story to tell you. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was prophetic at a football game? Prophetic. Yep. We're playing Ramona Rutland. Oldham Ramona Rutland. First game of the year.
Not Newham, but Oldham.
Oldham, not Newham. First game of the year, my senior year, and we're down 20-8 with a little over 3 minutes left in the game, and we scored, and we made our extra point, so it's 20-16. A couple minutes left. We kick off. We pin them down at about the 4-yard line, and the next play, I sacked the quarterback in the end zone, and the linebacker recovered the ball, and we scored, and we made the extra point, and we won 24-20. The interesting thing about that, though, is that after the game, the linebacker came up to me and said, "It's just like you said." And I said, "What do you mean?" He goes, "In the huddle, before that play, you said, I'm going to hit the quarterback. You get the ball, you get the fumble, and, and we'll score." To this day, I don't remember saying that, but he swears I said it. So I think there was a higher power that was speaking through me. So yeah, I blocked a punt that game too. So I was.
Was that when it railed you in the stomach and it hurt good?
Yeah, I got a boot under the ribs. So yeah, that was. There's your story. That's how I roll.
My ears are starting to get cold. I ain't ready for this. You guys ever seen that vine of that little girl shoveling snow? and she stands there and she yells, "Jesus, make it warm!" That is how I am feeling right now. Warming up. First cold start of the year, boys. Woo. Ellie, hop in with me. Up. Nah, she didn't want to come. Somebody got that tight. I don't remember this issue when we put them together, but you can see from right above, that's pretty hard to get a socket on there. Critters are getting riled up. We've had these critters basically all summer, and in less than 2 weeks we're going to be selling them. They're going to be going to town, and they're not at fat weight. They're not ready to be processed. They'll be going to another feedlot to get finished,
So we can get our calves in off the pastures.
Yep, we gotta kind of make room. Plus they're hitting about that weight market that
Sweet spot we like to sell them.
The cattle in this pen don't need the windbreak because they have some in the fence. Plus we purposefully line bales across the whole back side. That's the north side. Our cold winds always come from the north. Thanks, Canada. Kidding, it's not your fault entirely. I like to mention whenever we're moving these around, if you're a farm kid and you're helping your dad move these, make sure you stay away because those do randomly fall every once in a while, and they can hurt you pretty bad. So try not to be underneath those or even really close. Hey, where do you think you're going? Ellie, how you doing? You know, that's not just a rock. That's a boulder. Hey. About snuck out on us. We got issues. Yeah, I didn't think we chained them together, but I would say we definitely did. I was so confused because this thing was just hanging. Thought there was a glitch in the matrix. Ooh, there's water in that one. We're currently in the middle pen. They got it pretty good. They have their own windbreaks. They also have a big mound, and you can hide on the back side of that. You'd think it wouldn't help much, but it does. And then they also have bales along the west side of this pen and the north side of that fence over there. Ellie's having a good day hanging out with us. She kind of thinks we're chasing cattle. She's getting them all riled up. She's having fun though. We screwed on some windbreak sheeting. I think it's called like super panel, I don't know what it is, but they got some. It's obviously not the best, but then they got a whole nother like 40 foot plus the trees. Yesterday we did end up buying an air compressor. That's in the garage right now. We'll grab it in a bit. Check that out. It's big. It's a big sucker. 60 gallon. Biggest one we've ever had anyway. We got one more thing that needs done. We got pellets loaded up. We're headed over to that pasture that we were at yesterday, earlier in this video. We're actually gonna grab my heifers and bring them home because the lease is almost up for this year anyway. Plus, with that snow that's coming, it'd be one less thing we got to worry about. That pasture's getting chopped down pretty good anyway. Even though I fixed the electric yesterday in the cold and the rain, hopefully I can figure out this padlock. Oh, you know what just froze over? Oh yeah. Only took me 4 months and a few tries and we got her. Look at me. Big man. So this thing's equipped with a state-of-the-art cattle loading facility. So we already got one in the right spot. We're gonna throw some pellets out in there. Hopefully everybody comes. We'll lock them in there. Dad will weasel in here with the livestock trailer back up and we'll load them out. Good thing we got the state-of-the-art loading facility, Dad.
Yeah,
Just worked perfect. Yeah, so they started coming back on us. We only had a few left. Dad shut the middle gate. And I don't know, you just gotta kind of try different things until they go. And Jack that I fixed the electric yesterday, and now they're not even gonna be in this pasture. Just the way it is. This next week, we're just kind of getting ready. So we're gonna be doing some chiseling. Dad's finishing up fertilizing tomorrow. And we might be moving some cattle. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
I didn't know you were going to leave me in there. That was rough.